S not fire job.
Bitch in my DM sent me pictures of a clean subject. I hit her back and asked her why the fuck she's always pleasing. She said, boy, you cute, but you not tall enough for me. Kid, I'll climb you like a tree, bitch. Tarzan on some cheese. What up, YouTube? Big G here. Ain't been on here in a minute. Been doing this Schneider IC thing. Love the load board. It's a little challenging at times, of course. You can always find loads. There's no doubt about that. There's always loads. I haven't had none cancel on me yet. I've been into it about 3 weeks. As far as driving with them, I'm doing about 85% dropping hooks. I've probably hit maybe 6 docks in the last 3 weeks. It's great as far as that. You know, it's just me being spoiled on this local stuff. Well, dedicated stuff. That's what we're going to call it, dedicated. It's a lot to get back out here because it's been almost 10 years since I've been actually OTR. Man, parking out here at night sucks. So I've been trying to get it to where I'm shutting out 3-4 o'clock. Trying to get parking is a nightmare out here unless you can run at nights. Sorry, I got the truck running. It's like 93 degrees here in North Carolina, basically down here at the state line of South Carolina. Just did 2 dropping hooks, dropped off, picked up an empty, went 50 miles, did a dropping hook. Most of the runs that I do, I'm only going 15, 3, 4 miles. Today I did 56 miles, and on Monday was probably my longest deadhead. It was, I think, about 100 miles. I didn't like it, but it was worth it when it paid to come down here. Considering where I was at. I was in Flint, Michigan, so I had to go further out of the way to get a load to come down here to basically this South Carolina drop-off, which is basically Rock Hill is what I think it's called. Yeah, it was a real quick little dropping hook. Flew over 56 miles to another one, and I had about 3 hours left, but it was getting late in the day, so I went ahead and shut it down. Come to the closest pilot, because I stopped at a rest area last night in the middle of no man's land on that 77. That ain't gonna happen again. Like I said, I'm learning a lot of things about some of these lanes I'm running. Kind of been running the Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee the first couple weeks. Doing a little bit more southeast this week. I like it. I'm glad my loads are 5,400 pounds coming down. This load on me now is only 11,000 going back up to the Buckeye. It's cool as far as that. You know, I've only had one load. It was like 43,000 pounds. Everything else has been about 22 or less. I've had one 33,000 pound load. Was my very first load I took, and it was from Indianapolis to a drop yard in Michigan, a Schneider drop yard. Drop yards are everywhere, man. It's insane. If you go somewhere there's no trailers, and you get on the message board and let them know, there'll be like a drop yard like 15 miles from where you're at, and you're in the middle of nowhere. It's insane. Schneider's got these little drop yards all over the place. But it's been going pretty good. I just haven't did these videos because I've been under a lot of stress trying to learn it all, man. But it's cool. Truck's doing good. I haven't had no problems. I had to replace a headlight bulb a couple nights ago, and I didn't have none on me, so that cost me $18. But I'm gonna try to keep me a couple of lights and stuff on me, because you know, you may do a pre-trip in the morning at a rest area and I would have been screwed, you know, and I had to drive almost an hour and a half to get to where I could got a bulb probably. But I'm gonna try to get myself more prepared as I get going with this. Trying to find some good places, get better prices. Maybe just order the stuff on Amazon, have it shipped to the house, and throw it in the truck as we go. But I'm just glad I don't have no heavy loads running at 77, man. There's a lot of trucks crawling across that joint right there, but it's not a bad run though. It's a good 4-lane road. It's just hilly. But anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know how everything was going. It's doing its due. I'm doing all right for my first couple weeks. Money's not exactly where I want it to be. I started late this week. I ran all the way up till Sunday. Took Monday and Tuesday off for the 4th of July holiday with the family. Jump back at it on Wednesday. So I'll probably run all the way up until Sunday. Trying to get in a couple little trips with the family before all my boys go back to school. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to touch base with everybody, let them know how everything's ripping. Everything's cool. I'm still out here kicking it. It is what it is. I'm comfortable with all this stuff now. It's just a lot of planning. You know, you can't get pissed at no dispatcher. You know, if you don't read something or you don't understand what you're doing, you can't blame no dispatcher. It's all on you. You're holding the ball in this game. So, you know, you got to make the right moves. But it's Big G out of Indy. I'm sitting up here in North Carolina at the state line pretty much. I'll keep these videos coming every week, let you guys know how everything's going. It's 93 degrees, otherwise I wouldn't have this truck running. I'd like to invest in an APU. I don't give a damn if it's $3,000 or not. I need to find out how much a used one is. I see there's a lot of advertisement on 40 over there in Springfield, Missouri. So I don't know. I'll if anybody knows any good deals, hit me, message me. You know, like these videos, tap them. I'm gonna try to give you any information I learned about this. I don't know everything. I've been trucking for 16 years, but I don't care what anyone says. My dad always said, you can truck in 30 years, but there's always gonna be something one day you're gonna learn something new out here, because it's hard to say what these four-wheelers will do. Some shit will blow your mind every day. But that's all I got, man. You guys be safe out there. You know, maybe I'll run into some of these YouTube guys that at some of these truck stops. Hell, I'm at the 42 yardstick right now on Interstate 77 at the Pilot. There's a Wendy's out here. But you know, I watch a lot of these videos out here, so I'll be keeping an eye out. If I see anybody, I'll say what's up. You guys have a good night. Have a good one. I'm out.
That hoe can't stay. She get dick in the car. She don't need to know where I stay. I'm beat up like I'm Urkel. Bitch, please get out of my way.